Trying to get it dialed in.
What is up, Instagram? Oh, wait, no, that's not right. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Chasing Daylight podcast. You can see from the YouTube intro, it is blazing hot in Vegas. This is some insane weather. We've been talking about how nice it's been. Well, it's not nice anymore. It's hot. Hot.
Yes, it is.
Hot. You guys got in some golf. We'll chat about that in a minute. My wife sprung a staycation on me, and I didn't know I was invited. The WNBA All-Star Game was in town, and there's the 3-point contest and the skills challenge on Friday, and the game on Saturday. And so she booked one of the little timeshare places that we have, the Carriage House down there by Planet Hollywood. And I didn't know I was invited. I found out, Wednesday? That Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we were staying there. So, I got to experience not the best side of Vegas, I guess you could say. I love walking around the strip and seeing people and checking everything out. But man, when it's that hot out, people
get crazy.
They get crazy. And I mean, the yard long margaritas from Fat Tuesdays, which, by the way, there's a Fat Tuesday every 100 feet in Vegas. So if you're, ever in the,
if not an imitator,
if you have a desire for some slushy alcohol, it's readily available. People act crazy. Some guy was handing out CDs of his music. I said, no, I'm cool. And he's like, what? Because I'm black? And I was like, whoa.
They're not handing those out. They're trying to get them in your hands so you purchase them from them. They're not free.
I turned around to strike up a conversation with him, and I was going to be like, no, it's because you're handing out a CD. Those were, those haven't been around for a decade now.
Yeah. How about a flash drive?
I don't have a CD player in my car anymore. Come on.
Yeah.
Can you give me a jump drive, please? But he was already gone. And then the other crazy thing, I told you guys about this, that we saw. By the way, the All-Star game was great. All the festivities, everything was great. Erica and Emma, they had courtside seats for the 3-point contest and everything. She had an absolute blast. My wife, that is big women's basketball fan. So really happy that she had a great time, much deserved. And equally, she had a good time at the All-Star game. But as we went to Holstein's at Cosmo and ate there afterwards, which, wow, fantastic food. But as we were walking from there over to the Bellagio, one of the street performers, I can just describe him as a man singing to music wearing a mirrored tuxedo. He had mirrors from head to toe over his body, and this fentanyl cracked out homeless lady gets up and says, "You're not gonna play any of that shit on my beat," and walked over and kicked his tip bucket. And then he unloaded the cleanest right hook I had seen in a long time, and just leveled her, which
you said right in front of you, right?
She got up and was in front of me walking, and I heard her say it, and I was like, oh, this ain't gonna be good. And then she kicked the bucket, and she may have kicked the bucket after that too, because she dropped like a dead fish and did not move. And I was like, wow, that really happened right in front of us. So I told the kids, I'm like, that jot that down. That's not something you see every day, but don't be kicking street performers buckets. I mean, just let them be.
That's their livelihood, man.
Let them entertain. And there are a lot of them. The whole Times Square Marvel people that are out going crazy trying to get people to take pictures with him has come to Vegas. So that's you got a handful of those people. There's the street performers, the showgirls, the wannabe showgirls out there trying to get people to take pictures with them is insane. Um, and like some of them don't need to be out there.
Yeah, my favorite. Every time we go there, it's like, "Do you guys want a family picture?" We're like, "No, probably not. Actually, thank you though." It's kind of like whoever just
we're getting ready, sitting there, getting ready to watch the fountains, and this lady, she's comes up and she's like, "Hey, honey, you want a picture?" To the guy standing next to me, and he's like, "No, I'm okay." And she goes, "Oh, come on, you know, you're looking at my butt." And his wife goes, "I guarantee you he wasn't." And I'm like, "Oh shit." We just saw one altercation. But yeah.
Man, it's a different place.
If you're 8 months pregnant, kind of put the showgirl want to take a photo with me off for a couple weeks, you know?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm so happy that we all live in like the Mandalay Bay or stratosphere, like we're at the ends, you know. Since most people think that we all live on the strip.
Oh yeah, you know, we live in hotels, but wow. Yeah. Unreal. So that was my weekend. I didn't get much golf. I am thrilled that US Team Mamiya, my shaft, showed up today. Put a little reel out there today with the wedges. Got the wedges dialed in now. Very happy about that. Was out chipping with them in the backyard. Very excited to get those into the bag, as well as the 4-iron, the new level 4-iron, to match my 5-3 pitching wedge. So I'm pretty
what
set.
shafts? What UST shafts is it? Is it
the new ones? The Dart
heavier
V's
version?
Yeah, the Dart V's, the 105s. It's a 105 wedge profile. So it's yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
So now you have the Dart V's in all your clubs, right? Well, all the irons and wedges.
Yep, 4 through all my wedges.
Cool.
Yep.
Yeah, I definitely need to start digging through some new iron shafts, I think, personally. So
yeah.
I mean, I did go up to Club Champion with Julian that one day, and one of those steel shafts, the NS Pro, whichever one it is, I have a picture of it, but it felt like it could work out for me. But yeah, Modus. But I'd be really curious to try those USDs because the profile. It's crazy. Like I hit yours before, and it feels way stiffer and way heavier than it's stamped.
It is very different compared to the recoils of years past.
Maybe AA Rick will send me his because we all know that he's not putting those in any golf clubs.
Well, he did go to the range.
I know. He must have took some ayahuasca or something. I don't know.
No, I think I think you should try them. I definitely think you should try them, especially since it goes up to 120.
Yeah.
Which I'm not sure the recoil. I think the recoil just went to 110. The ones you have, right?
115, I think.
115. Okay.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, but 120 in those probably be really good for me.
Oh, I think it would be fantastic because I think that's what Greenlee has in those what he was building. So
yeah.
Jeremy's having problems tonight. So
it's probably that bank robbery that cashed out his internet. Do we know what happened with that?
I didn't find anything out. I had limited internet use. I don't like joining Wi-Fi's at hotels when we stay. Yeah. Just because with the new phone,
especially when they host black hat conventions over there. Do you stay at Mandalay Bay, right?
No. We didn't stay there. We stayed at the carriage house.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little time. It's between Planet Hollywood and the Marriott. It's a little small, little 7-story little building. So, but it's got a nice pool and you know you can walk there. So
good view of Topgolf.
No, because you got the signature towers behind it. So we're sandwiched between them. But you can see the nets. But oh, dude, Harmon, holy crap. Because we picked Erica up at the airport and she says, "Hey, I want to go buy I think it's called Unconscious Cookies." Have you heard of them?
Have not heard of them.
It's over there where Shaq's Chicken Restaurant is on Paradise.
You're talking about Insomniac Cookies.
Insomniac Cookies. Unconscious. Yep. Sorry.
Unconscious Cookies.
Unconscious.
Weed infused.
Same thing rearranged. So we swung in there, and then it took us probably an hour and 15 minutes to go from Paradise and Harmon to Koval and Harmon.
Oh, wow. You know, fun fact, I slept in that parking lot for 5 nights one time.
Which
where Insomniac Cookies is?
Oh, yeah?
I slept on the ground. Like literally like the guys you saw by Popeyes on Flamingo in Maryland. I slept in that parking lot on a blanket on the cement for 5 nights one time.
Why?
Camping out for shoes.
Oh,
when I lost my job, that's how I was making my money, was just camping out for shoes and flipping the shoes for money. Back in 2008.
Was it worth it?
Yeah, I sold a couple shoes for $1,000. And they cost like $150.
Was that the Nike Yeezys or whatever?
Yeah, the Yeezys. Yeah, I did. That was the
So
camp
what
out for
store was
Yeezys.
selling them?
Undefeated. It's right there. Like 2 stores down from Insomniac Cookies. They should still be there. Stussy was right there, but they closed down. But yeah, we were in the newspaper and everything. Like they came by, took pictures of us. Like we saw a dude get tased in the parking lot and a bunch of crazy shit. It was good. It's fun. I mean, it's a long time to go, but it was fun.
Yeah, the F1 paving and all that shit they're tearing up. Holy crap. Koval was down. What screwed it all up is the idiots that are like trying to sneak up on the left turn lane and then cut over.
Yeah.
And then there's people that go into the barricaded section and try and sneak in. And so you got no traffic moving and 3 people. It's just insane. And then the cop sitting across the street with his arms folded watching it all.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, good Lord. All right. We're gaining people on YouTube, and then we're dropping them because we're not talking about golf. Clearly, that's why. Hey, it's a Vegas podcast, and anytime we get some Vegas chatter, we're gonna go off on it for a little bit. So, moral of the story is leave the street performers alone. Don't come to Vegas when it's 118.
Yeah. And don't book the early tee times in the summer because that's for us.
Yes, please. You want to talk about flat tires?
That is a pretty funny story. Jeremy was present.
Yeah, what happened, Jeremy?
I don't know. So just a second. So I'm having some internet issues. So if I cut out, I'm very sorry. But
no problem.
Basically, we were headed to Coyote Springs, and Dan offered to pick me up, so I took him up on it, and we were headed out. And anyone that knows Dan knows he has a single cab pickup truck. So we were heading out. We were almost to the speedway, and we get a call from Bob, and he says he's blown a tire out by the Love Station on the way to Coyote Springs. So we're like, okay, so do we know if he has a spare? We're kind of talking about it the whole way. So we get there. We just threw all their stuff in the back of the truck, and they rode in the back of Dan's truck in the bed, going about 85 miles an hour for about 30 more minutes to get to Coyote Springs. So we were kind of talking about it throughout the round, and then we realized that the back of his truck's going to be about 200 degrees when we got done.
If not more.
So we threw all of our stuff in the back, and all 4 of us rode in a single cab pickup truck for about 40 minutes. Oh my gosh. I love the West brothers. I think I love them a little more now.
Yeah.
That Colby's leg was on my lap and Bob was squeezed against Dan. It was crazy, but there wasn't much talking. It was like, you just want to get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
But that was a funny story. The thing I'm most impressed about, and now there's no doubt, Bob is 100% committed to golf. He just left his car there unlocked, didn't worry about it. Called AAA when we were on the hole 15 and said, we're going to be there in about an hour. Can you send a tow truck? And we got there, and the tow truck had already put the car on the back. So
yeah, but I talked to Bob when we played Rhodes, and he said it couldn't have worked out any better. He said that you guys were like 10, 15 minutes right behind them.
Mm-hmm.
So swooped them up. And then by the time that you guys left Coyote Springs, they were there already loaded up when they got back to the car. He went to the Yonterra spot with the Mexican tire joint, and it was like NASCAR, like quick, done.
Yeah.
Super cheap and to the point.
Yep. So when we got done, Dan asked, like when we were just dropping him off, So do you have a spare? It's like, I don't know. I didn't check the whole time. I'm like,
Oh
maybe
my
we should have checked
Lord.
if he had a spare. Because some cars don't come with spares now. They just try to save weight and they just expenses. So who knows if it has a spare? Either way, it would worked out. It's a funny story. It sucks.
Dan has
but
helped me out with a flat tire myself too at Siena. We played around out at Siena and came back, and my front right tire was just flat, just done. So me and Dan changed a flat tire in the Siena parking lot, and I trekked it over to the nearest Walmart, and because discount tire was closed, and yeah, Dan has a history of flat tires, so.
Uh-oh.
But he's usually the one helping, so that's
Okay,
good.
that's a good thing. Yeah. Well, it all depends. Adam said, "Nice hat, Jeremy." He has one too, but doesn't own Miras. Kind of embarrassing.
Well, I own Miras, but they're not currently in.
Yeah, you
they're
don't play 'em.
shag.
Yeah.
They're
They're a
on
shelf
reserve right
piece.
now. Yeah, they're on the bench.
Okay, so did you play the Miras at Coyote and Rhodes, or
I
Or
played the
the
Titleist
Titleist.
at both places.
both places?
And I can
All
tell
right.
you, I do love the Miras. The thing that I hate is the long irons are just. If I practice a few times a week, and I think they'd be fine. But man, just playing once a week or once every 2 weeks, it's really tough to look down at that 4-iron and confidently think, I'm going to hit this well. So that's why I put the Titleist back in the bag, and they are so easy to hit. And I told Joe, like, man, these clubs are so pure. They're awesome. You can just swing them and they just go where you want it to. But I do prefer the look of the Miras, but I may try to find a more forgiving, like a CB version of the long irons, and throw those in the bag with the blades. But for now, Titleists are staying.
And you were telling me there's so many people throwing up 3 and 4s and 5s irons
There's
up on
so
eBay.
many. Yeah, there is a ton.
If they're finding out, is it just not enough metal, you think, or
yeah,
just precision?
It's just looking down there. I mean, hitting out of the fairway is pretty easy because you feel like you can line it up, but hitting out of some of the deep rough, it's just really hard to get it behind the ball, underneath the ball. So
that's interesting. So have you thought about just comboing your Titleist with them?
I did that, and they're just one of them is me OCD, but the other one is the Titleist just looks so different. If maybe the CBs, if I had the Titleist CBs, they would work, but T100s, they just feel too different. They don't look right.
Yeah, I think if you're going to combo them, you got to do the Mura combo, like the CBs and the Mura.
Temporarily, I could probably do it, and I do have the same exact shafts and same grips in both sets. So,
but you don't want to look at that in your bag. You don't want to look at 2 different brands, right?
That's the other part. Like, I don't want to look at that. Yeah,
that's a game changer for you. You can't.
It is.
Oh yeah, me and Jeremy were talking about this, like the mallet. Like we were talking about like we can't look at a mallet putter in our bag. Like we don't like the way it looks in the bag.
Yeah, I'd have no problem using one if it's working well, but I cannot stand looking at a mallet head cover in a golf bag.
Exactly. Same.
Wow. I did not know that about you guys.
Yeah.
That's kind of silly.
It is silly, but it looks
no, I mean, hey, everybody's got their own, vices and reasons why they don't do shit. So no disrespect. It's just I find that really strange. I've never thought.
I know it's so weird. But it's like like you look at your bag, right? Like driver is one thing, fairway wood is one thing, irons are one thing, wedges are one thing, putters one thing. But like to look at a pitching wedge through 4-iron, it's 2 different brands. Like I feel like I would just feel like an asshole. I don't like, and that's just me. Like I'm just looking at it, and it's nobody would really care, right? But to me, looking at it, I would feel like, what the fuck am I doing? I'm an idiot. And then you see this, and I've used the blade putter forever. Like obviously mallet putters have more MOI and everything, and it's probably like it's more forgiving for sure, 100%. But like to look at a mallet putter cover in my bag, I just feel like I'm a fucking piece of shit. I don't know why. I don't know why.
Oh wow.
So do you think
it's like
I'm
hanging
a piece of
and
shit
it's not
when you look at my bag?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right.
No.
All right.
You use what you want to, but if I saw that in my bag, I'd be like, I fucking need to figure out my life.
Oh my lord.
Yeah, that's a weird thing because like most people play mallets and I don't even think about it.
Yeah, exactly. But if there's a
Think it's totally
mallet putter
fine.
cover hanging over the edge of my golf bag and it's not completely uniform,
Well, you
I'm like,
gotta, you
I'm
have
a
to,
fucking shithead.
you have to strategically place that,
Oh wow.
in the bag so it
There's not a
fits
good
and
place
everything.
for it.
Oh, see,
The best
now,
place for it is on your practice green. That's it.
Unless you get one of those
I
bags with a putter slot on the outside of the
I am
There you
not
go. You need the 14
oh,
club
for the 15th
bag.
slot.
Yeah.
No, I agree with you on how odd mallet head covers are. The one that came with the GT Max, the spider one, it's actually not that bad and it blends in with my bag really well. But that swag cover that I got from Anthony, um, it's really high quality and it's killer the way it looks. But I had it in the top of my bag and I just changed it and put it in the bottom of the bag. So all the clubs now cover it up so you can't hardly even see it. So see, you guys
I
gotta
can't put
find
my putter in the bottom slot of the bag.
No, yeah. It goes to the top. But
yeah, mine always
Fernando's in
has been,
here.
so
He's my buddy
yeah, and
slash
Steven
coworker.
Jackson. What's up, Miss Jackson?
So Fernando, buddy slash coworker. He is a big golf fiend, right? Like in our office, we now have a putting green because he brought one in. There's like a bunch of clubs in there. There's some putters, but he had all stock head covers, right? And I'm like, I can't do stock head covers, you know.
Comes a
So
soul golfer.
so he just affirmed a bunch of like tailor-made the LACC, like the US Open ones. They look great, but he bought
Mhm.
bought one in the putter cover, the fairway woods, the driver. Spent a bunch of money on the covers for his clubs. And I hate to directly influence people in golf to purchase things, but I can't do stock head covers either. I can't look at that.
I don't have one stock cover that I've used.
They're all in my garage on the floor.
Oh, you can eBay them.
Mhm.
People buy them. You wouldn't believe how many people buy those
Really?
things. Yeah. I had no idea. And then the stealth head cover that I got, I sold it like really fast. People buy those things like
Wow.
crazy. I have no idea why.
Yeah.
They look so nice though.
Some of them really do. Like some of them look great, but
Did you see the Kraken head cover from Dormy?
I did.
Holy
I don't think I
shit.
saw that.
That thing was impressive.
Yeah. That
Wow.
was really cool. I don't know if I
Wow.
could use it, but I definitely think it's awesome.
Oh man, it's almost like a piece of art. You just
Yeah.
want to put it like keep
I did see it. Yeah, I did see
keep
it.
a
Yeah.
wine bottle warm or something and just cover and keep it on your shelf at work or so. I mean, gosh, totally. I mean, I've never seen anything like that before. That was crazy creative. They do some incredible work. Their baseball glove stuff was
Mm-hmm.
ridiculous back in the day. So
Yeah, and that's the thing is there's a lot of like really cool like custom brands out there, like, and you can customize your bag like to the fullest extent, and to have a stealth tailor cover on your bag, like I can't do it.
yeah, I mean, it doesn't bother me if other people have them on their bags.
No,
But
no, yeah, no. I don't care if anybody else has it, but like for me, like it's got to be all something else.
All right, how was Coyote? Because Jeremy said something that was
He did.
pretty,
Yeah.
pretty
Coyote was the best I've ever seen it. It's like, when they post
Wow.
pictures of Coyote Springs when it looks like Brian Orr's pictures,
Yes.
it looks like that.
Wow.
It is really, really nice. And they're doing some construction out there as you're driving out to the range. They're like flattening out some of the dirt. So they've got construction equipment out there, which either they're building a new
come on,
road
come on.
or
Second
they're
course. Come on, second course.
maybe.
Oh, let's get the
But
clubhouse where it's
man,
supposed to be.
That too.
Let's start with
would be
that.
nice. That'd be nice. But yeah, course looks incredible. The greens are really quick. Some of the holes are, I mean, the pins, every pin on that course that when we played, it was just tucked behind bunkers and they were impossible, but which is how it is there. But
Yeah.
the greens being fast just made it a little bit more difficult. But we need to go out there and play right now, like soon.
Yeah.
because it is incredible.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, trust your opinion. We need to go play it ASAP.
Yeah, it's been a minute since I've been out there.
We were going like every week for a while, it feels like, but
Well, I the same way about Paiute last week. It was unreal. I did that. When do we? Yeah, I did that
like
Tuesday. So
yeah.
So out there with Bob and Colby, and had an early morning round. Made yourself around in 4 hours. It was nice. We were cruising and then kind of hit a wall. Some slow players in front of us, but that was probably the best I've seen Paiute in a long time. It was from tee to green. It was just pure. Yeah. I mean, it was so good. So good. It's so hard to, compare because it's so good so
it's
often.
Always good. Yeah. I mean,
but I mean, we've played it with, the grasshoppers last year was so annoying.
Yeah.
And they had eaten a lot of the grass and there was patchy areas. And, sometimes the bunkers don't get the attention that they deserve. But man, it was absolutely fantastic from tee to green.
And you guys played snow?
Yeah, we played snow on Bobby's birthday. He had a chip ski in Eags on 17, and a couple of, I think he had 3 birdies and an eagle. He was out there, Bob West in it. Yeah, birthday eagles and birthday birdies like crazy.
Weston son.
Yeah, I hit the driver really, really good, but I'm struggling with my approaches right now. Last year, Scotty D, shout out Scotty D, got it in my head about upfront pins, how many I missed short. And so I started focusing on how many greens that I've missed short. And last year it was 30% of the greens I missed short, which, and that's something I've been telling you guys, my passive play is just haunting me. So I'm like focusing on, when the pin's up front, going more center for the green instead of trying to dial in the distances. If it's 120, let's play a 130 club and, get in the middle of the green and have a better opportunity at putting than, a chip shot. But, I'm a fairly decent chipper and it saves me a lot. But I'm down to 23% this year. So I've lowered it almost 10%. So I'm missing left and right more than short. Distances is really good. It's just getting everything dialed in on accuracy. I need to practice more. Haven't been practicing as much lately, and it's killing me.
And you haven't been playing that much either.
No, well, they had a lot of stuff going on. Had funeral we had to go to, and then the staycation, and then we might be taking off next week as well. So Emma's getting ready for college, so we got some colleges we may go visit and do a little family road trip.
Nice.
All part of growing up.
All part of growing up. Yep. Got one more year left with 2 kids in the household. So
I got quite a few.
Yeah, you have quite a few. Jeremy has a few. You've got quite a few.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see. Rose Ranch was up next after Coyote. Guys had a little early. This is all the stuff I missed out on. I turned down a Thursday morning round, a Friday afternoon round, and 2 weekend rounds because I wasn't going to be here.
Yeah, because you were watching Asia Wilson.
Not really.
She
was
was
the TV in the hotel room.
Exactly. Yeah, we only had 2 tickets to the All-Star game, so Erica went with Emma.
Did you not get one of those Instagram people that like came up to you and asked for like a mystery basketball and then they gave you free tickets and $5,000?
No.
No. So that does not happen in real life. I've seen a couple of those. Yeah.
Closest thing was Emma got asked to do a free throw contest at halftime, and then her jersey wasn't an Asia Wilson jersey, so they said, "Oh yeah, never mind."
Yeah.
Like, oh damn.
Let me get one.
Yeah, right. It was McBride jersey from the first year they were here, and so
it's retro.
Yeah, she had to get on her little microphone and go, "Who's McBride?" Because she thought it was their last name. It's like, wow. And it was like, really? You're running this contest? You don't even know who that is? I was like, good for you.
Related to Danny?
No.
So yeah, Rhodes was good. I mean, it was a little soggy in areas. You could greens were soft. I couldn't really tell. It seemed like the greens were like punched recently or something.
Mm-hmm.
So
They're slightly bumpy.
yeah,
But
but
rolled well, like
they
quick
rolled
enough.
pretty well. It was good. We booked the 5:56 a.m. tee time like 2 days before our round, and we were the first group out, which was awesome to have nobody in front of us. We played in 3.5 hours, which was great, which I always love because it was a scorcher on Sunday.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Super hot. I mean, like we made it through after 9 holes. I was like, it was getting hot. So shout out anybody that played in the afternoon on Sunday because that was a scorcher.
Yeah, we played in like 3 hours and 20 minutes, I think.
Yeah, it was around 3.5 for sure.
Plummer and Bob West.
Oh,
Yeah, I
you
got
played with Plumber? You got Plumber out the house? What?
Well, we were asked. I was like literally trying to fill the fourth because Favalora backed out because he came up with some shitty excuse that he was 9 months pregnant. Um, so I was literally asking everybody. Like I texted Cliff, I texted Manu, I texted. I mean, obviously Trey and Julian were out of town. I texted everybody I could think of. I was about to text Mike, and I sent a message to Plumber on Instagram, and he said, "No, I'm beat after today. He was tired or something." So he texted me about 5 minutes later and said, "Fuck it, I'm in." So Plumber played with
Whoa.
us. So which I love Plumber. Plumber's fun to play with. I enjoy Plumber, and I got a handshake video out of Plumber. So
There you go.
we're all I'm collecting the handshake videos. So love playing with people I don't have a handshake video of. So I got a new one.
Let's see. You've got, who are you paired with? Oh, let's see. Mr. Joe Keith. You're playing with Chris Perez, Cliff Harris, and Daniel Higdon. So you'll have a
Who?
couple. Dan Higdon.
Chris Perez. I forgot that I didn't hear the second one.
Oh, Cliff.
Cliff. Oh, I love playing with Cliff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Chris is awesome too. Chris Perez is.
Yeah, fun dude.
He's who we played with in Conestoga, right?
Yep.
Yeah, and I didn't get a handshake video with him, so
See,
I'm
you're
stoked to play
welcome.
with him. Yeah,
You're
Chris is
welcome.
awesome, man. Chris is a cool dude.
And then if you forget on Saturday, you're gonna be paired with him again Sunday, so you can,
Oh, so we're not switching up like leaderboard status
No,
kind of thing?
this is kind of a test for us. This is our first 2-day event, and I don't want to make it too complicated and screw something up. So I'm going to see how it goes Saturday, and then I'm going to chat with Legacy and see if I send out cart signs again, if they can, make that happen. I don't think it's going to be a problem, so I may mix it up, but it all depends on how the day goes, how tired I am, and if I want to come home and
You're gonna be tired.
redo the pairings. Oh, it's
You're
going to
tired.
be, yeah, it's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day. So, yeah, Legacy. We
Golfing
got
with Dad in the house. What's
yeah,
up,
I
bud?
just saw that.
I haven't seen him since.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a long time. I was talking to
Mhm.
somebody about Legends Never Die the other day.
We need to bring that one back.
May have to do something.
Should make that a VGN event.
Dude, so tell me, was I wrong in saying that Paiute would be absolutely perfect to have night golf?
No,
You're
not at all.
No, it would be amazing.
I mean, they could run lights on all the courses, right? Just have them out there. They got the money to do it. Set up the lights, and then just during the summertime, you rotate, and you have 2 courses open during the day, 1 course open at night. 2 courses open the day, 1 course open at night. You run limited staff, and I think that would be a freaking gold mine.
Yeah, I mean, it's so crazy to me that Vegas does not have like a lit golf course. Like we do have Angel Park Cloud 9, which is great. It's fun. There could probably be a few more lights out there, but I'm not taking.
No,
But we don't have a full lit golf course out here, and it blows my mind. It's insane. Obviously, in the summertime, it'd be very difficult to get a tee time at night.
They could
and
charge triple what they're charging right now.
Yeah, and the best option is Bali High, but nobody's going to pay $300 to play there at night. It's not going to happen. As Brian Orr mentioned in one of the podcasts previously, like Desert Pines would be a great option
Desert Pines
for that.
would be great.
Mhm.
amazing. I
The thing
mean,
that I love about the Paiute idea, though, you don't have to worry about residents being pissed off that lights are on at 3 in the
totally.
morning because it's
Yeah,
so nothing's out there. You know?
it would be it would be fantastic. It'd be great if they did that. They're never going to do it, but it would be amazing.
Yeah.
And I would
Man.
love to see it.
Yeah, Angel should do it on Palm. Yeah, the thing with Palm, it's just I think you're gonna be. Well, there's not too many houses on Palm,
not a
right?
lot on
There's
No,
not
no,
on,
no.
just
They're
on
on
the other
BLM
side.
land, so I
Yeah.
mean, even
Yeah,
if
they
they
could
just
do it.
did that, they did the side of the because they got 1, 2, and then you go under the bridge. Like if they just did it on that side that's to the south of the Summerlin Parkway, like make like a 9-hole, like full course, like they
Yeah.
could totally do that.
Mhm.
It would be great. I mean, it'd be very expensive probably, and it'd be incredibly hard to get a tee time, but in the wintertime, probably be pretty simple. But it blows my mind that there's not one out here. Like it's crazy to me. Like Arizona has one, I think. Dubai.
Well, they got a couple lighted ranges, I know.
Mhm.
But that's another
Yeah,
thing. We
but
don't have very
but
many
they,
lighted ranges.
you know, I mean, we got a couple, but
Does Las
What?
Vegas Golf Club have lights at night on their range?
Muni?
Muni.
Muni.
I don't know. That would be a question for Fernando if he's still in here. He's a card holder out there. I'm not sure. I don't travel that way too often at night, so.
See, that's another thing where the residents would probably be pissed off that there's lights that bright.
Yeah, but they're fairly far away. I mean, it's all. Yeah, I don't know.
You never know. There's
But
reasons.
yeah,
There's
yeah.
reasons. I mean, you
Dude,
got
light
staffing. and
light fucking Coyote Springs up. Like
Oh my God, could you imagine?
that would be incredible,
Oh,
man. That'd be
oh
so
my
much fun.
goodness.
Or even
That
Boulder
Loves
Creek.
would have
You could do Boulder Creek too. You could do one. You could do El Dorado.
Yeah,
the El Dorado 9 just at
Yeah.
night.
that would be fun.
The El Dorado 9 at night. Look at that. That
Yeah.
just flows off the tongue.
Yeah, that'd be sick. It's
People in
crazy
Boulder
that we
City
don't
would
have one.
Never let that happen.
It's crazy we don't have one. I like. Whenever I think about it, I'm like, how do we not? You know,
Right?
it can't be that expensive, and your investment's probably going to make you your money back within a year.
Well, and they have, I mean, now with solar, there's so many ways that they can store that energy and use it. And the lights are,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, don't use nearly as much energy as they used to. Of course, those big stadium lights probably do, but you never know.
Yeah.
There's ways that they could do it efficiently, I think. I don't know. There's probably just not enough demand. They don't care. Actually, that's it. They don't care because they get enough play as it is, and they're making enough money as it is. They don't need to go to night golf.
Well, that's the issue is there's a lot of people playing golf, and these golf courses aren't investing back into their, course.
Hmm.
But there was a downturn in 2020 for sure. They lost a lot of money, as with many companies, and there might just be trying to recoup their losses, and
Well, some
hopefully
of them are
we see
doing
it
a
down the
really
road.
good job at it.
Yeah, I mean,
Mhm.
hopefully we see it down the road. I think it'd be a great idea, and I don't think it would fail. I think there'd be people out there playing, especially during the summer.
Dude, Coyote at night would be
Yeah.
epic.
You know what'd be the best is Prim, and then they could just hook a bunch of extension cables from that solar farm.
Yeah, they're right there.
Oh, yeah, you got all the energy you need right there.
Yeah, it'd be great.
Oh, I don't know if I don't know. I would. I would drive to Print for night golf.
Yeah.
Totally. It's a great course. It's an incredible course.
At night would be fun.
And we've talked about it before, and hopefully
And then we get all
situation improves soon.
we'd get all the coyotes and nocturnal animals coming out at night. You
Mm-hmm.
know, there'd be probably more snake sightings and
Yeah, we'd actually see where the donkey dumps come from.
Yeah, exactly.
there's a donkey on the fairway. There is a lot of mule shit out there. It is
There is.
very surprising. Okay, so let's see. We got Legacy coming up this weekend. Oh, you know what? Let's get Matty G in here, and he can tell us what we'll be expecting weather-wise come this weekend.
What's up, guys? Mac on Target, the Chasing Daylight podcast. Hey, we got a big weekend coming up. Our VGN Summer Sizzle going out to Legacy. It's going to be a shotgun start to start things off. Saturday and Sunday, both days are going to be 110 plus. So it's going to be scorching hot out there by that second 9. Be sure to hydrate and have a couple Gatorades in the cooler ready to go. Looks like we may squeeze out a few afternoon showers, but the good thing is on Sunday, it looks to be mainly in the evening hours, similar to what we saw this afternoon on your Monday. Those monsoon showers look to pop up this upcoming weekend, but Saturday looks clear for now, just hot, the excessive heat warning continuing, and a chance for showers late Sunday evening.
Hey, shout out Gonteric for withdrawing so I can get jump in this one. And also, dude comes into town, newbie to town, and he's on every morning now.
Yeah.
Casey's gone, and he's the man now.
Matty G, man, they love him over there.
Shout out Fox 5.
Yes, Fox 5 Weatherman right there, live on the Chasing Dad podcast. Yeah, it's gonna be a scorcher. That's all I've been adding all the flames and everything to all the little marketing materials because it is going to be blazing hot. We've got 40 people. We had 42, then we had 40, then we had 38, then we had 39, then we had 38, then we had probably 37. Nope, got back up 38, 39. Okay, we're back up to 40. Hopefully the people that have withdrawn are okay. We had an injury, we had a medical procedure, we had fuck you, it's hot. And so I'm glad that we got 40 people. I knew I wasn't going to try and get a full 60, 64 player field for this one. It's just too damn hot and not everybody likes playing in the heat. Matt Plummer. So I'm glad we got the 40 people. Kenzie's back in town. She's coming back and playing some golf with us. So she's going to be out there. 9 players in the gross division. I think 9 players in spades, 11 or 12 in the hearts, and 10 in the clubs. Hey, special shout out to Mike Tice. He has been promoted. He is no longer in the clubs division.
Wow.
He is climbing the ranks, and he is now in the hearts division, and he's like 4 or 5 places up from the bottom of the hearts division. So congrats to him on his good gameplay. We'll see if adding 500-600 yards to his tournaments changes that, but I think he's up for the challenge. He's been playing some really good golf, and it's much deserved. And then that's all I got for that. Yeah, 2 days. 2 days we're going to be out there. I've heard good things about Legacy. Going to find out for ourselves. Actually, Steven Jackson's going to be out there with myself, Woody, and Joe, as long as you can still make it.
Yeah, I still got to figure that one out.
Okay, figure that one out because it's, 2 days from now.
I know.
All right. Don't be 9 months pregnant, Fat Valora, and me the day before, okay?
Yeah. I mean, like 14 hours before. That's Favalora.
Wow.
That was actually surprising though, because he's one of the most reliable people I've ever met.
Yeah, I'm just messing with him.
Yeah. I know his work's been chaotic right now, and he's going on vacation, so.
Yeah.
Well, it's the dead of summer, and there is a premium on water, so.
Yep.
Dude, we went over to his house for 4th, and he was telling me some of the stories about people applying for pools, and pools are limited to the size. And I didn't know that. I didn't know pool sizes were limited, and like all these people with these mansions in Summit that want these massive pools, they're like, no, sorry, can't do it.
Nope. You get a normal sized pool.
Wait,
I didn't know that you have to get approved for a pool.
yeah, it's what is it? 10 by 20 is the max you can do now.
Square feet or something like that.
Got to put in an application.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Like
So do you put references on there? Give you reference Favalora? Like, do they call him?
Oh, if it's over 700 square feet, you just get a stamp of denial.
And it's like not even just a pool. Like there's these houses up in Summit or wherever, Escaya, that want to put in these water features in their front yard. That's like part of it.
Nope.
It's total.
Can't do it.
Interesting.
Yeah. So
pretty interesting.
Yeah, interesting stuff. So we're playing there Wednesday, and so we're gonna get an idea of how the course is, the conditions. I've heard the conditions are really good except for the bunkers. The bunkers, when you have a course not being maintained, that's the first thing they don't care about is the bunkers, because what in the desert there's not much to do.
Don't be in them.
Yeah, he shouldn't be in it anyways. So we're gonna check that out and make sure. Probably gonna do a ground under repair ruling for the bunkers if what I've heard is true. And if that's be the case, then we'll just play him ground under repair, and everybody can be happy about that. But what I've heard is the greens are really good and the course is in good shape. So the new management company, shout out to them for coming in and making some changes and getting that course back. We get that bend back. Like we said this last week, with Reflection with new greens, Dragon with new greens, new management at Legacy, Prim got their water shit fixed. So 2024 is looking pretty good.
Bright future.
Bright future ahead for Angel Park to close. No, I'm just kidding.
No, they got a long lease on that land.
Yeah, but it's still not their land. That's the thing.
That's true. Yeah,
That's
that's
the
going to
scary
be interesting when it runs out. Like what's happening?
Yeah, they're doing amazing things over there.
They really are.
We need to get over there and get on Jed's little episode and get that done.
Totally.
He's been asking us for a while. We need to make that happen. So
yeah, great things.
All right.
I mean, like obviously the best course in town doing like social media correctly.
Oh, they're killing it. They're the only course in town that's absolutely killing it on the social.
Yeah.
And
put a huge focus on it, and it's doing wonders for them, and they're showing up and they're showing out, and it's fantastic.
And you know what? And it's a course that it's locals' favorite forever. It's you never have to worry about tee times not being there. It's sold out all the time. It's a crazy busy course. They did not need to do the social media stuff.
No,
not at all.
They got a lit range. They got a putting course.
The course sells itself, and
the only legit 9-hole lit golf course at night. I mean, it's a par 3 course, but the other one is.
Are you shitting on City of North Las Vegas par 3 course?
Is it lit?
Yeah, used to play there at night all the time. I don't know if they have any more.
They
but
probably don't turn the lights on.
We used to go out there and play all the time.
It's not like the 6 where they leave the light on for you. Shout out, Bobby. Is that Motel 6? We'll leave the light on for you.
Sure. Red roof.
Sounds about right.
Well,
Motel
that's Bobby's
8.
favorite. So.
And we're 13 months away from Bandon. Yay.
Yes.
Yay.
That's going to be such an epic trip. I can't.
That's why I posted
that
wait. Today. I was so excited.
I can't wait. And just 5 months ago, we were 18 months away. So. I cannot wait. That's going to be
through right there.
That's going to be that's going to be an all-timer.
Can't wait.
Yeah, I was reminiscing, scrolling through some old photos, and found that bunker shot at that pot bunker at Royal Links, and I think, man, I really missed that course. That was such a fun golf course. Really, really missed that place. Yeah, memory lane. So, all right. So, tournament this weekend. Good luck to everybody in that. Should be a good time. It's going to be a good test for our 2-day, and it'll be a great prep for me to make sure that the finals go off without a hitch. So, if you're playing, hydrate, drink a lot of water. I mean, on Friday, just drink a gallon of water just for no reason, just to get that hydration in your system, because it is going to be hot. I don't know what the water situation is out there. Bring a cooler, bring some water, get some hydration packs. Prime has hydration packs now. 2 for $4 at Speedy Mart for Prime, but water obviously is the best. And the liquid IVs, we've been using those for a long time.
You shout out Trey. It's all about the relight. Redmond's relight. I got packets. I got the canister. It's a little saltier than liquid IV, but man, that shit is that's good shit.
Yeah, what is that one?
Store?
No, you order on Amazon. It's called Relight, RELYTE. It's
Say
really
that again.
RELYTE. It's a little saltier, like not as salty as Element is, but it's got really good flavor. They had a good special on Prime Day, so I grabbed some sticks. And I also got the mixed berry canister. It's good stuff. And it's like I said, it's a little salty, but it's good.
Nice.
But anybody playing golf in the desert during the summer, you need something. You need something. Obviously, Gatorade has the dyes in it, and this has no dyes.
And the
Liquid
sugar's
IV has
gone.
sugar. They're starting to do 0 sugar now, though, but
Yeah,
just
word got out.
it elevates it for you. Water is great, but
It helps. Any little
it's
bit you can
you know,
get to
you have
stay
a little
hydrated will help you
have
because
some potassium, little sodium, little magnesium. Get it in there.
and that's one of the reasons why this is going to be a challenge because it's going to be 2 days in really hot temps
Yeah.
for everybody. So, you could have a great day, but then the next day the heat gets you. If you're not
Mhm.
prepared, you can tap out early.
Yeah.
Sorry,
I've been really
binging
good.
Naked and Afraid. So
I've been really good bringing like bottles of water lately. So in my band and Solstice Jones bag.
yeah, I've
Yeah.
been I anytime I leave for Gaul, I stop at Speedy Mart and I grab some
Like,
primes and
times.
I'll have one on the way to the course and then two in
Fucking
the cart.
Prime, bro. Like they have exploded. Like
Oh my god, like crazy. And the kids go nuts
to
for
me,
that stuff.
that shit is too sweet. Like it tastes fake to me. It's a little too sweet. But it's better than nothing. So
Absolutely.
Mhm.
and
Absolutely.
7
We don't
Eleven's
want
carrying it
anybody
now. So
no injuries, no dehydration. So, get yourself hydrated for this weekend because you're going to need it. All
or
right.
just go the good old Josh Gatson route and get some salt taps.
Yep. I've got some
Yep.
of those too. If anybody wants them, I can't do those. I tried. Whew. All right. Other news, there was some professional golf that took place this past weekend, all over the place. What was it, Barbasol or
Barbasol.
that took place, and I will go over our picks. I had Grayson Murray, and I really thought he was going to do something. He came out the gates blazing on Sunday. Had a bad double bogey stretch there on the back nine, and it really hurt his chances to do anything. But he did finish off okay, so I got some decent points for that. Jeremy had Lucas Glover, who ended up 5th, so you got some points for that and won the week there. Joe had Kevin Streelman, who missed a cut. Let's see. So that's all you got, Joe. Sorry. For the Genesis, the big event, I had Kurt Kitayama, who started bad, came back, then didn't finish well. Ended up 54th. Joe had Shane Lowry. He finished 12th. Tommy Fleetwood for Jeremy had him winning the week on both events and extending his lead. You are in prime, pun intended, position to win this year. And I think because I won the first year, Joe won the second year, we all would have a win under our belts.
Yeah.
Not bad. So this week we've got 2 events again, opposite field event, the Barracuda Championship out in California in the Reno area. And then the Open, the major, the last major of the year is taking place. Chez Reavie won the Barracuda last year. Cameron Smith is the defending champion for the Open. I don't know how much normally we do an Open preview, but Trey's still out of town, right? Yeah, he's still out of town. And I've been so out of it, not being home. I was like, you know what? I don't think anybody's like, oh my God, we have to listen to the Chasing Daylight podcast version of the Open rundown, but should be an entertaining one. There's a lot of good guys playing good golf right now. Bummed that Harry couldn't pull out the win at Scottish. He had himself a hell of a second round and third round, put himself in great position, and then man, that course got him on Sunday. So he's not there. But a lot of good players playing really good golf right now. Scotty Scheffler is about to tie Tiger Woods on a record. Did you see that?
Which one?
He has finished in 16 consecutive top 15s, and Tiger's done it one time more than that, and that's the record.
That's insane. And he's also won more this year than Tiger did in like 4 years put together.
He's
at least.
Dude, he's balling. He is balling. Would be a great event for him to win.
Yeah,
of course.
Katie was like, we were watching on I think Sunday. She's like, he's still number 1.
He's doing
And she was like, it's probably because he has a lot of top tens.
yeah,
Yeah, he's got a lot of top tens. That's why.
he's killing it, man. Absolutely killing it. So, something here. Sorry.
I
No
didn't see. I
proof
didn't
here.
watch much. I watched a little bit on Thursday. It's
Oh no, this was great. So the TV that we were watching in the room, I go put it on, and it was DirecTV is in negotiations with Telecom Communications to bring you this channel, but those negotiations have failed. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? This is CBS. Yeah. So couldn't watch any of that. So I just watched it on my phone.
yeah.
But I
Yeah,
got
we,
up to,
yeah, we didn't even talk about the hearings on the Senate.
I didn't watch any of it.
No, I
I
watched a
didn't,
little bit.
I tried, and it was,
Katie watched it like all day because I left it on Golf Channel before I left for work. I come home and she's like, "Yeah, I don't get why they're making such a big deal out of this. There's no deal done yet."
do we need to get her on? You want to go grab her real quick and she can give us some insights to the hearings?
Yeah, it was funny. I came home and I was like, I only saw a little bit.
Yeah, I think this has divided our country further.
As far as the hearings, I think it's way too early for any kind of hearings.
Yeah,
There's literally no deal in place yet.
Yeah.
And
So it's like,
I mean,
hey, when you guys do something bad, we will be back to talk about this more.
yeah, it's like you decided to go to Taco Bell tonight. You haven't gone yet, but are you ready for the implications that Taco Bell is going to provide on you?
Are you sure you know what you're doing?
Do you want to go to Taco Bell? And that's what it was.
It's so silly. But Norman did get the axe, right? Was that a real article?
I don't know. I didn't see that. But
That's
I
something
think
Adam
he's
sent over, I
100% gone no matter what. Like, Norman's out. I didn't see that one, but it's not going to go any further with Norman at the helm or at the post, if you will.
Yeah, I heard an interesting take today. I think it might have been Barstool or something.
Oh, let's hear it.
Riggs was saying something like this was planned out the whole time. Like the main guy over the PIF is a total genius. We're gonna start this league that's, we want to get into the PGA Tour and into American sports more. Let's throw Greg Norman in here. Everyone hates him. Make him a villain, and then we'll kick him out, and I'll take over, and everyone's gonna love me. They're gonna think I'm such a nice guy for doing it. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
It's sort of kind of looking a little bit more like that. It's just this was a strategic thing this whole time.
I think they knew exactly what they were doing. It's like fucking Jack Ryan, like he knows the route he's going to take, and I think they knew it the whole time. Like, I mean, and good on them. I mean, they almost saw the future, I feel like. So
yeah, so Adam sent it over on Tuesday. Said Live Golf CEO Greg Norman to be terminated according to side agreement between PGA Tour and Saudi Arabia's PIF.
Yeah, so who knows? I mean, since there's not technically a solidified deal in place, he's probably still around.
Yeah.
On paper, but it's
so this is what I said. You guys can tell me what you think. Anybody else wants to comment, let me know what you think. I said what's crazy is Liv would have never started without Norman's desire to shit on the PGA Tour. Now, because it created all this division, the PGA Tour comes in, tries to end the divisiveness by coming to terms with the PIF to get their players back and create a better product for everyone going forward. Makes me wonder if Tiger came up with the Live concept and included the PGA Tour from the beginning and not Norman, how much more positive it could have been and what eventually is going to be Live in 2024 and going forward could have been that from the beginning. I still think Norman is pissed because this is not what he wanted. He wanted a product that was not the PGA Tour, and it's now going to be basically PGA Tour Plus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't think Tiger would have went that far as Norman went. You know what I'm saying? He is the poster child. He is the greatest golfer that's ever lived kind of situation. I don't as far as it has if Tiger was the poster child. I think
Yeah.
Norman, with all of his defeats and like coming short on everything, he was probably more determined to find a way against it, and he went outside of the normal uh, universe to get there,
Mm-hmm.
and he found a country, or whatever you want to call it, the PIF.
Money. He found money
Yeah, he found
to
money.
back him up.
Exactly. And he had a desire to do it, and he found it. And obviously, the money is from a place that wants to get more global recognition and get a better place in the global spotlight. And they were like, hey, we could probably use this, kind of like a house of cards situation.
Mhm.
And they probably knew it the whole time, like this is gonna let us in the door. So every course you go to, Greg Norman is on the fucking clearance rack.
That's
It's true. Everywhere you go, the only thing on clearance rack is fucking the shark.
I saw a couple of senior or Champions Tour players wearing shark clothes on TV.
Yeah,
Really?
I mean,
I
well,
wondered about that. Like,
they're probably his homies because that's his generation.
yeah,
I don't know. Who knows? But he's gonna get paid out. He's gonna be fine. Like Shark's gonna be okay. Like
Oh, he's got money. He's fine. He doesn't.
he's fine.
He's fine.
But
I'm not worried about him. I'd wonder if somebody that didn't have the negativity that he has towards the PGA Tour could have done this in a way that the PGA Tour was involved with from the beginning and made it essentially what it's going to be.
Yeah. I mean,
and not had all this crazy divisiveness and the guys leaving and all this hate.
like a better face, a more cooperative face, like probably could have made this even better than it's potentially going to be. Like, I don't know if it's going to be better than it is now, the PGA, but if it was somebody that was cooperative and willing to partner and had Jay Monahan's like ear, it could have been incredible.
Yeah.
And obviously the Shark does not have the ear of Jay Monahan
No.
like a tiger would. So it could have been, much better. And
I think
they
they've wasted 2 years of our lives with all this bullshit and nonsense.
Yeah, but they also gave us shit to talk about on a podcast. So
That is true. That is true. Where would we be without Greg? Oh man.
Yeah, I mean, he is the homie, man. I mean, I just don't want to go to Southern Pines in North Carolina and see all Greg Norman shit, because that was disappointing,
That's all they had?
pretty much.
And you didn't buy any?
No,
Oh, that's a shame, Joe. You should have bought something.
I know. Probably should have. How about a logo ball? It's not Greg Norman logo ball.
Hey, did anybody come up with any better ideas for your logo ball display? Since you pimped that out there?
No, Dylan, Fairway Finder Golf Show. I think, yeah. He sent me someone, but they just do wood. And then he messaged me. I forget. I'd shot him out. I don't remember his name.
You should
but
commission
I think-
Jared to figure out something for you.
I know. I should probably hit up Jared. That's probably a good idea, because I want it to be ever expanding. And that's the thing with wood, is you can't like ever expand it. The one dude, he hit me up. He's like, we can make a bigger like logo ball display. I'm like, that's not what I want. I want it to. I'm not done playing new courses. That's the thing, and I want it to like be like a wall where it's gonna grow and live and age, and I can add on to. So hitting up Jared is probably a good idea. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, he could probably come up with something really creative that you can
Yeah,
add on as
my
you
current
add
my
balls.
current idea is to place them in epoxy bricks, like by six packs or something like that, like Vegas 6 packs, and then you can do like states and put them in different golf trips. Or like if we go to, like, for
Run some
instance, when we went
LEDs
to,
behind them and color waves.
yeah, when we went to Georgia, Alabama, Tennessee, like make that a golf trip brick, like all the courses we played on that golf trip,
Yeah.
make it an epoxy brick. So hitting up Jared is a great idea. That's I'm gonna have to do that.
All I do is come up with great ideas. So
Yeah, I know.
Eric's listening, but he's struggling with some technology. He's
He's probably at the range and like in and out of the simulation.
oh, you know what's funny is because he can't comment right now. We can say whatever we want about it. YouTube is getting the best of him. He would really, really like to leave a comment, but is having an aging and an old man problem with the computer, I guess. I don't know. I'm never gonna hear the end of that one. So hey, which odds you want to go over first? Do you want to do oh yeah, we just dropped a listener, so that's probably fuck you guys.
It's probably Eric. Peace.
You want to go over
Let's go Barracuda first, and then we can do the Open, and then we could probably chat about the Open a little bit and
Okay.
close out the show. So Barracuda, man, not many people out here. Steven Yeager, 16-1, Keith Mitchell, 18-1, Taylor Pendrith, 22-1, Mark Hubbard, 25-1, along with Vincent Norman, JJ Spawn, Patrick Rogers, 28-1, Ches Reavy, Sam Bennett, Bo Hostler, Justin Suh, 30-1, Nick Hardy, Akshay Bhatia, 35-1, Grayson Murray, Peter Koist, Nicholas Lindheim, Ryan Palmer, Joseph Bramlett, 40-1, Sam Stevens, Harry Hall, 45-1. Let's go all the way down the bottom. Peter Maltnati, Andy Sullivan, 100-1, and Luis de Jaeger, 125-1.
Roard is going to be working this event out there in the TaylorMade truck.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Far away from the humidity.
Yeah. Okay, so Jeremy, you get first dibs in this one because you won the week on both events. So
I'm gonna go with Justin Suh.
30-1.
Justin Suh, 30-1. Joe?
I am going to go Mark Hubbard at 25-1.
Oh, True Links where?
Yes, sir.
What was his odds?
25-1.
25-1. Let's see. Let me go down my list here of players I should probably pick. Let's go pick Jeremy.
This is one of those ones where literally anybody can win, so there's money to be made if you.
Yeah, I
you
need
pick the
points.
Fire.
I'm gonna go Patrick Rogers.
I like it.
Yeah.
28-1 for Patrick Rogers.
28.
Yep.
Holy Mary!
There's only a couple people not in the bonus, so.
Data Golf has him third.
Whoa.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, out there in the hills of the Tahoe area.
Did you watch any of the Century American Mortgage Tournament of Celebrities?
Yeah, I watched Curry hit the hole in one and act like a fucking retard for 20 minutes.
Hey, he made eagle on the last to win, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's
that was
pretty
clutch.
baller. That's pretty baller.
That was clutch. Much respect for that. No, it was just funny because I wanted to do one of those golf douchebag tweets where he's like, "Great, now every time first time person gets a hole in one, they're gonna be running around high fiving flags and sprinting down the fairways."
I was looking for him to sprain his ankle on that one.
Right,
like a little Tony action
Full
because
little
he took
toning.
off.
Do you know? Had the other guys already hit, or did they still need to hit?
I didn't see it live, so I don't know.
I thought like, man, that's crazy that these guys are just sitting back there like, are you done? Can I hit now?
Yeah.
Too funny. No, I watched a little bit of
with
it,
an
not
alfalfa
much.
burger for our Reno fans.
No Reno fans. Sorry.
We have
Get out of
Reno
here.
fans up here.
Get out of here. Don't want you.
Did Adam go to UNR?
Yes, he did.
Okay. He knows what an alfalfa burger is then.
We go to bats about it all the time. But the cannon is red right now, so that's all that matters. All right. I got nothing else to say about this tournament. I don't even know when it's on, what time they're playing. Harry's in it, so come on, Harry. Let's see. Where's he at in the? Let's see. In the FedEx Cup.
Yeah, man. I was really pulling for him on that last day, and
Oh, if he could have finished well and got some points, he could have really jumped him up in
it
there.
was a really tough final day, though.
Oh,
that
wind
wind.
was crazy.
It's
Yeah,
funny
he
watching
was.
them play in the wind, and then like we play in Paiute wind. I'm like, the wind's different. It's got to be different.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's down to 82.
It's all right. He's gonna get his card back. That's fine.
Oh yeah, he's getting his card back. I just wanted him to get into the playoffs. You know,
Totally.
You
He still has a couple shots.
not much left.
It's dwindling. It's dwindling, but
He's got the Barracuda, 3M, and Wyndham, and everybody that's close is going to be in those events. So
yeah, he's coming back though.
yep. Bramlett's at 84, so they're right there. Adam Scott's at 83. Danny Willett's at 81. Your guy Justin Suh is at 79. Garrett Higgos at 77. Justin Thomas is at 75.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
fairly deep for him.
Wow. He's got a chance of missing the playoffs.
Yeah.
Shane Lowry's at 72. Right now, Davis Thompson is the final guy in. That's crazy.
Interesting.
Who else is a big? That's got to be the biggest name. Damon's at 85. Gary Woodland's 91, but he hasn't had a good year.
No, he hasn't.
I didn't think that Justin is. I know he hasn't played great, but I didn't think he was back that far to not be in the playoffs.
I mean, so Ricky's probably in the playoffs, right?
Oh yeah.
So, what a
he's gotta
huge
win,
swing,
so-
right? Like two
Mhm.
good buddies,
Yeah.
like big swing. Like Ricky was what last year, 130. Like he
He's-
was deep. He was like
He's in the
120,
8th
right?
spot right now. Yeah, because he was right on the outside looking in at 125.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, huge swing right there.
Yeah, he's 8th right now.
Crazy, big swing. And
Yeah.
and JT was a major winner last year, so that's a big swing.
Right now, the top 10 is Rahm, Scheffler, McElroy, Homa, Clark, Bradley, Hovland, Fowler, Finau, Taylor.
I'm kind of surprised to see Homa that,
Mm-hmm.
and because he hasn't played well this year. That
No, but he had that early. He had a early those couple wins,
yeah.
right? Didn't he have 2 wins?
Did
Or one
he?
win.
Was that last year? I don't
No,
know.
he's got
They-
2
the
wins,
fucking
1
years
runner up.
blend
He's got
together.
8 top 10s. So
Yeah.
that'll do it right there. What did say for Scheffler?
Scheffler
Yeah,
is just
Scheffler has
heater.
he has 6 wins, 6 runner-ups, 3 or 9 third-place finishes. Maybe that's his career.
Hold on. So 6 wins. Is that trailing 12 months? Is that the past 12 months? Or is it? It's not season.
He
right?
has
Can't be
4
season.
this year. He's got 6 total. That was total.
Okay,
that was
so
total.
it's trailing 12 months. That's that. I mean,
so
that's
this
a heater, man.
That's his career. Why can't you give me just this year, PJ? Come on.
Dude, Scheffler is. You
Yeah,
can't go wrong like
nine-
betting him on a
19
top 10.
Yeah, 19 events, 2 wins, 1 runner-up, 15 top 10s,
That's
18
crazy.
top 25. He's made all of his cuts.
How much has he made? 24 million.
19 million. 19 million.
And that's not counting Golf Forever sponsorship.
Yeah.
Which I'm sure everybody's seen that on their Instagram ads.
Yep.
Wow.
Crazy.
Yeah, T3, T4, 3, T3, T2, T5, T11, T10, 4, 1, T4, T12, 1, T11, T7, 2, T9, 3. Yeah, the CJ Cup, T45, his worst. His next worst event is a T12.
Wow.
Damn, that's a hell of a year.
And it just think if
He could putt.
if more putts dropped for him, he probably would have won 7 tournaments
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
Easily.
easily.
Good grief.
His putting has been just a hair off, and he lipped out like Jeremy at BlackRock like a lot this year.
Yeah, a lot.
A few more drop, and he's in the winner circle way more.
Jeremy, are you ready for a BGT shaft?
I am ready.
You're gonna try one? Okay.
I am
All
going
right.
to. As long as
That's-
it's
I
all
thought Eric
blacked
was
out.
sending one. Is Eric
That's
still listening?
That's another thing we got to get Greenlee on.
Yeah.
Yes, we do.
I thought we came to terms with that on the podcast that Eric was on last time.
Yeah.
Like, I thought he was bringing on his carry-on.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Must not have fit.
It must not have fit. He didn't.
I'm gonna try that before I get a mallet. Last ditch effort.
I think it'll help tremendously.
Yeah.
So
I've
you
never,
would,
I've literally never tried any other putter shaft, so it'll be a different.
but you would do the mallet even though you think you couldn't look at yourself having the mallet in the bag.
If I was making putts, I could deal with it, but I wouldn't be happy. It would bother me. I'd have to
Yeah.
put like a paper bag over my golf clubs.
Yeah, you put the rain cover on it.
I have the rain
on it.
cover all the time. Yeah, multiple towels.
I can't do it. Even if it means making more putts, I just can't look at it in my bag.
No, you know what I do? I would take it out before the round and put it in my riding partner's bag, and then when I need it, just pull it out of his bag. Then it's not in my bag.
That's true. It's not in your bag.
Wow.
I can't do it.
Oh, if you went from averaging 32 putts to 27 putts around, you would totally do it. And then you would find
I don't
some.
think so.
5 putts probably isn't worth it.
No, averaging. I'm talking
know.
averaging, not just
That's-
one
that's-
round. That's tour average.
Yeah.
You know,
Here's
27.
the thing, though, is like currently, like I don't know how many putts I have per round, but I
I
know
don't keep
I
track
can-
anymore, man. It's just not. That's not
But
cool.
look,
Keeping stats. It's not about
here's-
the stats.
I know
bro.
I know I can putt well with my current putter. I can putt as well with my current putter than I would with my mallet putter if I got one.
I don't
So-
think you know that because you've never tried.
I used to have a mallet putter
What mallet putter did you have?
a two ball?
Yep. I had a 2-ball before
Really?
I even played with you guys. It was the Red
Yeah.
Odyssey 2-ball, like the winged one,
Mm-hmm.
and I've seen it hang over the edge of my bag, and I don't want to see it again.
That's so funny.
I'm gonna put it head first and down into the bag.
Oh,
Yeah, like put a
That's
sock
hilarious.
over it, and it's just strap it in by itself. I need a solo cart. I'll just put the mallet putter face down on the passenger side and strap it in.
On the
That's
roof. in the
hilarious.
roof.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just can't do it.
oh.
I challenge anyone to find. I would love to get some suggestions on a mallet putter because I
Dude,
have no clue.
We talked about this yesterday at Rhodes Ranch. Like that lab golf putter with the heart spade thing is so fucking ugly.
It's terrible.
It's terrible,
And
but
it's crazy light.
and it's
Crazy light.
super, but it's so stable and so easy to keep level, like centered, like square. It's so easy.
Oh wait, are you talking about the big
Yeah, the
UFO
big
looking one?
fucking-
Oh,
yeah,
Todd's a
the-
big fan of those. I
yeah,
could
the
never putt with that.
charcuterie board.
The
putter.
charcuterie board.
It's as big as that. Put
Oh.
salami on it and mozzarella and
I could
pickles
never
and
putt with one of those.
honey peppercorn honey. Like
That's as big as your driver head.
yeah,
or
but
bigger.
it's so easy to keep it square and stable.
is.
Like, but there's no fucking way I'm putting that in my golf bag.
No.
But it rolls it well, holds line well. It's a really good putter. But I can't look at a fucking Madison Square Garden sphere in my bag.
Dude,
It draws way too much attention.
it's maybe that's
Might as
why
well put
I
LED lights on it.
putted with it is because if I putted well with it, I knew I couldn't game it.
I guarantee you would putt really well with it. You've never tried it?
No, I can't even. I don't even want to.
I'm telling you, it's
I just
so
can't-
easy to keep this face square. It's very easy to roll putts with that thing, but it's fucking ugly.
I just
That's
think
why
if-
I'm so curious to try their new one, the Linked One or whatever it's called.
Yeah, Steven Jackson has that.
Yeah,
You can try it Wednesday.
It looks like a blade,
Mm-hmm.
but Lab is onto something. They really are. Like, I mean, I know their whole gimmick thing with their like little gyrosphere thing, whatever like that, is kind of gimmicky, but I believe it because I've rolled the fucking MSG sphere putter, and it keeps
MSG
it square.
sphere.
It keeps it
It's the
square.
MGM sphere.
It's very easy to keep it online and square, and I mean I'm curious to try that, but I just can't do the mallet, and especially that one.
Yeah, that's too much.
But if you feel like you really need to drop more putts, that might be the way to go. But you better get a big bag because that shit better not hang over the edges of
Yeah.
your
It's
fucking.
gonna look like one of those things you put in your bag that looks like an umbrella when you travel on an
Exactly.
airplane.
It's like the umbrella in a pina colada. It's hanging over the
just
edge.
hangs over. And
You
it's
should
like,
chat.
holy-
You should chat up Todd about it.
don't need that.
and see, have him try to convince you because he loves those things.
Well, yeah. Todd changes every fucking week, so
Not that putter though. He's been gaming that putter for a long time.
but it's good, and that's a non-ego thing. Like to me, it's an ego thing probably. So I know that I could probably putt better with it, but I just can't. I can't do it because I don't care about score that much. So
All right, the Open Championship, 151st at Royal Liverpool. Let's see. I started watching a little bit of live at today to see the 17th. They changed something on the 17th. A new par 3 hole converted from a former par 4. Whole new generation of challengers too. World number 1 Scotty Scheffler is barely voting age. The last time the Open was at Hoylake, while number 2 John Rahm couldn't legally order a drink in America. So it's been a while. Let's see what else. Anything new? Let's see. Tiger Woods in 2015. Yeah. It's the Open. It's gonna be the Open. Historic course. Cam Smith's going for the defense. Everybody in the top 10 in the world is in this. Everybody in the FedEx top 10 is in this. It's a major. It's a major. So
yeah, I know Matt, you're not a fan of Rick Shields, but he put out one of his videos where he plays the Open Championship. A lot of people aren't fans, which is cool.
I don't have. I just. I don't know. I think early Rick Shields was amazing. I'm not a fan of modern Rick Shields.
He's definitely changed a lot, but anyway, so him and his two buddies went and played the Break 75 thing at Royal Liverpool, and that place looks very sick when you get to see it from
that
see
perspective.
every hole from that perspective. I would recommend it because I don't know a ton about Royal Liverpool. I remember watching it, but seeing the way those holes are laid out, how skinny those fairways are, there's like no rough. It's just either fairway or 2-foot long hay. It's very cool to see. So if you want to learn more about the course, that's a good one to watch. And probably No Laying Up will have some info about it.
Oh yeah, I think they're over there.
Yeah.
I think during this week, during Open Week, we see a lot of like posts about Scotland golf, Ireland golf. Like we see a lot of the link style golf.
Nick Faldo commercials.
Yeah, and shout out Seb Straka squares. Let's go.
What?
But no, I'm just kidding. I do love Seb Straka, but when I see these courses, like I know I saw some post about the Renaissance Club that Tom Doak did, and a lot of these like link style golf courses, it just every time I see it, I've never been over the pond, so forgive me, but I've seen a lot of it this week, and it just like reaffirms my feeling for Bandon. Like I just want to get back. I've seen a lot of pictures this week about those courses over there, and Royal Liverpool, Barrick, a lot of them, and I just want to go play that style of golf again because Bannon's the closest that we have to it here in Vegas, and it's a blast. And I loved seeing at the Scottish Open, I love seeing like Rory's hat blowing off, and like that shit is so much fun. I cannot wait until we get there next year because I count down the days every single week. Like It is the most fun that you'll have playing golf. That style of golf is so much different than what we play on a normal basis. And I want to get over there one of these days to play that, like the originals,
Yeah.
but Bandon is, I can't stress it enough. Like it's going to be a blast. Another Bandon fucking rant, but
I was gonna say, way to take the U.S. Open or the
I-
Open Championship and turn it into a Bandon rant.
but that's the style of golf. Like
Only
it's
Joe.
but it's the style of golf that is a shit ton of fun, and that's why I
Oh,
like the Open,
absolutely.
especially after playing Bandon, a couple
Have
times.
a lot more respect for it now.
It totally 100%. Like I can't wait to watch the wind blow. Like I want to see the wind fucking blow in their face. Turn the fucking fan on. Like it's a blast.
It's supposed to
and
be breezy too, they were saying. So
Mhm.
yeah, and these guys are playing for something different. Like they're not playing for their soul. They're playing for money. So I I'm more excited for the Open this year than I have been in the past.
nice.
Especially since I've now been to Bennett twice. So it's a style of golf that I really respect, and I want to watch on TV.
Yeah, I love waking up early to watch the Open. It's like
I was just looking at the
The
TV
best.
schedule, and East Coast, it's got Friday 1:30 a.m. That's 10 11 yeah 10:30 here. So
yep.
Yeah.
that's
Sleep
on
during
that's on the
day
cock.
and watch during the night.
Yep.
Get up early before your family's awake and watch.
Yeah,
golf.
Thursday and Friday 1:30 a.m. to 1:30 a.m. to 4 a.m. Eastern on Peacock. Saturday 5 to 7 a.m. on USA, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. on NBC, Sunday 4 to 7 on USA, and 7 to 2 on NBC.
This is that late night cereal golf. We're up at
Yeah.
1 a.m. eating fucking Captain Crunch.
Hey, you'll be happy to know, Joe, I did very well on my incredibly low carbs consumption over this weekend. Didn't divulge in any of the goodies at the arena. I had a steak salad at Holstein's.
How much carbs did the ranch have?
There
Was
was
there
no
any
ranch.
carbs in the
No.
salad dressing?
No,
Just
it was
do oil?
It was an
No
oil.
croutons?
Yeah. No croutons.
All right,
It
just
had
oil.
it had cucumbers and tomatoes and mint and peanuts. Little carb in peanuts, but those are good
Yeah.
carbs. And I didn't get any ice cream. Then they got ice cream everywhere. So
Nice work.
What'd you use for salad dressing? Just water?
no, it came with some oil that was on it. I didn't get ranch.
Did you look up the nutrition facts on that?
I did not. I just saw a steak
well,
salad and went, okay,
probably
let's go with
carbs in
that.
there. Probably carbs in there.
We went to the brew pub right there at the park, and I had a lettuce wrapped burger. Didn't eat my fries.
How many carbs are in lettuce?
Not enough to matter.
0. That's great.
So yeah, I'm happy.
I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you.
I'm happy.
Dad, you're doing a great job.
Drank a whole lot of water. That's for damn
Father of 4. Well, father of 5 if you count Eric.
Okay, so let's get our Jeremy. You're up for the picks.
I'll go through the odds real quick.
Oh yeah,
Let's
do your odds.
Yeah. The Open 2023 Royal Liverpool. Your favorite, no surprise here, Rory McIlroy at 5.75 to 1. Scotty
Wow.
Scheffler 7.5 to 1. John Rahm 12 to 1. Ricky Fowler. I'm looking for a big week out of Ricky. I think he's gonna do well. 12 to 1. Or no, 14 to 1. Tommy Fleetwood been playing some fucking great golf. I would love to see Fleetwood win this one. I think that'd be incredible. 15 to 1. Cam Smith, Brooks Koepka, Victor Hovland 16 to 1. Xander 22 to 1. Cantlay, Terrell Hatton 25 to 1. Dustin Johnson, Colin Morikawa, Shane Lowry, Jordan Spieth 30 to 1. Fitz 35 to 1. Finau 45 to 1. Cam Young, Max Homa, Justin Rose, Tom Kim 50 to 1. Bryson, Robert McIntyre, heartbreaking loss for him, but
Yeah.
hey, you birdied the last 2 holes on a Sunday, like you fucking deserve to win. Sorry.
Yep.
55 to 1 for him. JT 55 to 1. Sam Burns 70 to 1. Taylor Gooch 90 to 1. Sung Jae 90 to 1. Sahith Thigala 100 to 1. Taylor Moore 175 to 1. Kyung Hoon Lee 225 to 1. Bezadenhout 250 to 1. Danny Willett 250 to 1. Paul Casey 300 to 1. Hoagie 300 to 1. Let's go all the way down the bottom. I'm taking too long. All the way at the bottom, John Daly.
What?
200. Is this 25,000? 2500.
A million to 1.
2500001. Is that 2,500 to 1?
How many zeros, Joe?
4.
225 and 4 zeros?
250000. Is that 2,500 to 1?
250,000 to 1.
No, not 250,000 to 1. 2,500 to 1, it looks like. Yeah. 2,500 to 1.
Okay.
That's what it is. I might just have to put a couple dollars on it.
Yeah, right. Just
Yeah, he might have himself a week.
You put $2 on that and he fucking miraculously wins, that's $5,000. It's not gonna happen, but
no.
hey, we're in Vegas.
All right, Jeremy.
This is a hard one to pick, really, because I want to go with Rory, I want to go with Ricky, I want to go with Scotty, but I'm gonna go with Victor Hovland.
Ooh.
I think he is too. I mean, he's shown up in previous majors 16 to 1.
Mhm.
He's gonna get some bad breaks though.
1.
Bad. He needs to get the ball. He needs to get good bounces, good breaks. He needs that puck luck. Because he's had bad puck luck in the past.
Yep. All right, Joe.
Hey, I'm gonna go. Man, I want to take Ricky, but Tom Kim played great at the Scottish Open. I think I'm gonna take Tommy Fleetwood at 15 to 1.
Fleet.
I
15
don't
to 1,
know.
is that what it was?
Yeah, 15 to 1. I don't know if there's another player that's fairly well known that people want to see win. Like, Finau, when it took him a long time to win, people wanted to see Finau to win. I think a lot of people want to see Fleetwood win.
It wouldn't bother me if he won.
No, I think Fleetwood's very likable, and I think a lot of people want to see him win. I'm hoping, and he's been playing great golf. I feel like Fleetwood winning would be really good for the game, and it would grow it.
I got 2 Brits I want to take. I took Fitzpatrick in the one and done, which, by the way, we're getting destroyed. And I would love to see Tyrrell Hatton win this. But I think I'm going to stick with Fitzy and go Matt Fitzpatrick. What's his odds, Joe? You're on mute.
35 to 1. 35
to 1.
Yep. I don't know what Rob's saying in the chat, but it looks like it's ASL. Joe 38, Las Vegas.
What the heck is that, Rob?
This is not AOL Instant Messenger, Rob.
Ass. Ass. I think he's trying to call you an ass.
That's right.
Or massa. It's massa or ass. It's one of those two.
We are very un-American.
Very. They didn't take any Americans. How do you think the live guys are going to do? So the live guys, you got. So Data Golf has. Let's see if we run down Koepka, then Cameron Smith, then they have. This is this is just in the rankings, not in a row. Then Bryson, then Reed. DJ was down here somewhere, which was kind of surprising. Yeah, they got Justin Thomas down there. Let's see, where did they have DJ at? Oh, there he is right there. He's ahead of Finau, but behind Morikawa on their listing.
I don't know. I mean, I think Ricky's probably going to be the top American. That's how I'm feeling lately. I don't know if that's going to be accurate, but
More than do you think he's going to be ahead of Scheffler?
oh,
Dude,
Chef,
his
yeah.
iron play is just so damn good right now.
Yeah, and he's got a great wind game. So I don't know. Ricky's playing well. Scotty's obviously playing well. Those are the top two Americans, though, in my opinion. Ricky might be a hopeful shot, but
That's your long shot,
no, a hopeful shot. Like
hopeful shot.
I want to see Ricky do well. I'm sure a lot of people want to see him do well, but Scheffler's going to be up there. Scheffler's probably top 20 easily, top 10 most likely. But I think I want to say Scheffler and Ricky are going to be the top two Americans. Could be wrong, but that's how
All
I feel
right.
currently.
All right. Do a little housekeeping. I want to say thank you to everybody who has tuned in on YouTube. We really do appreciate it. We're trying to grow this channel, so your likes, if you're watching this, like it, smash that like button. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. You know, we'll get better at this. We'll make it more entertaining. If these are going on too long, just let us know, and you know, we'll try to keep it golf. But you're gonna get a lot of Vegas talk. You're gonna get a lot of golf talk, and stuff like that. So again, thank you so much. We really appreciate it, and are thankful that we've got this many friends out there that listen to us ramble on about stuff. Also, the golf stop, I talked with them today. If I don't go on vacation next week, then we're gonna have them on the show. They're looking for their grand opening is going to be November 5th. And so looking forward to talking with those guys. And yeah, that's what we got going on the housekeeping side. Oh, check these out. I got some VGN coasters. Hey. And give those away on Saturday, just some peeps. And yeah, Joe, if that does it this week, let's wrap her up.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in. Everybody in the chat, we really appreciate you. Tell your friends. We love to see the interaction. Make sure you smash that like button. Yeah, YouTube's a new thing for us, but I think it's a better platform side live is. So
100%.
We're here every week on Mondays.
And like I said on Instagram earlier, everybody's on YouTube. So shut up and just come over here and subscribe. Help us out. Help us grow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you're tired of watching fucking Keno strategy videos or whatever it is, we're here to break the monotony on Monday nights at 8:30, and let us know how we can improve the show. We're here for you. We enjoy doing this. We love chatting with our homies. All three of us are friends, so we're here to talk golf. We're here to talk Vegas. We're here to talk logo balls or whatever the case may be. So let us know what you want to hear. We're here every week. Tell your friends, and we'll see you next week. Have a great major championship week. It doesn't feel like the Open, but it is the Open this week. So make sure you get a shit ton of Brandel in your ear, and we'll be here next week to talk about it. Later.